of Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Tito Karnavian is entering the ballroom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start our program for this morning, and we would like to please all the photographers to take the position on the back. Thank you. Sebentar lagi acara akan segera dimulai. Untuk itu mohon berkenan untuk para fotografer mengambil posisi di bagian belakang. Terima kasih.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intercontinental Bali Resort. We are representing the Risk and Security Department and would like to deliver the safety briefing. Please note that today we are not conducting on any evacuation drills nor maintenance for our fire suppressant system. If you hear any alarm or announcement to evacuate from our public addresses system, please do the following. Keep calm and don't panic. Immediately move away from the source of the fire. Our team will direct you to an assembly point located in the parking area in front of the lobby. All meeting rooms are fitted with fire protection systems, such as smoke detectors and fire sprinklers. Hydrants and fire extinguisher are available within 15 meters of your location. Follow the exit sign in each room to lead you to the nearest safe area. This room is also fitted with emergency exit doors and push bars. For an unpredictable earthquake event, during the heavy shock, please follow the procedures of drop, cover, and hold on. When the shock stops, please follow the direction from our emergency team to the nearest safe assembly point. If you hear the tsunami alarm and an announcement to evacuate from our public addresses system, please stay calm and stay away from the beach area. Follow the directions from our emergency team along with the evacuation signs to get to the nearest tsunami assembly point located on the 4th floor of the building. Thank you for your kind attention on the safety briefing and wish you a safe and successful meeting ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Master of Ceremony, Putri Gorda.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, nama budaya, salam sejahtera untuk kita semua. Om Swastiastu. Interpreted as may peace and happiness always upon us. A very good morning, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to welcome everyone to the island of God and Goddesses Bali and welcome to the opening ceremony of the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities Network annual meeting. May I have a big round of applause for all of us? Thank you. It is an honor. My name is Putri Gorda to be the MC for this lovely morning. First and foremost, please allow me to convey our gratitude and warm welcome to the Minister of Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Tito Karnavian. Selamat pagi, Bapak. To the Secretary General of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, His Excellency Dr. Koa Kim Horn. To the ASEAN Smart Cities Network Chair, the Honorable Dr. Safrizal ZA-MSE, selamat pagi. To all the national representative, Chief Smart Cities Officer, to the Director or Head of Connectivity Division, ASEAN Secretariat, Mr. Lim Che Chin, morning. And also to distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, may I have a big round of applause for all of you. We hope that you are healthy and happy for this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, in this occasion, we provided a forum for exchange the information and best practices on smart city development, in particular, the implementations of the Smart City Action Plans, or SCAPs, in adopting of the ASEAN Terms of Reference, or TOR, to institutionalize Smart Cities platform. The discussion on the development of the ASEAN Monitoring and Evaluation Framework gathered the information on the needs and challenges of the cities and all the modalities on the engagement with external partners. ASEAN Smart Cities Network members look forward to further strengthening in collaboration in the ASEAN and also continuing on working closely with the external partners to achieve smart and sustainable smart cities development in ASEAN and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, the objective of the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities Network annual meeting is to foster network and connectivity and also partnership on the smart city development to adopt the ASEAN Tour and MNE networking and also framework and to share the knowledge, experiences and best practices in smart city development. Ladies and gentlemen, to start our program for this morning, we would like to steal your attention for a while to the screen in front of you because we are going to see the opening remarks that will be delivered by Secretary General of the Associations of Southeast Asian Nations. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Dr. Koa Kim Horn.
Your Excellency Muhammad Tito Karnavian, Minister of Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, national representatives and chief smart city officers of the ASEAN Smart Cities Network, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to you. It is my great honor to deliver this opening remarks virtually as I'm currently attending the 56th ASEAN Pharmacists meetings and related meetings in Jakarta. I would like to congratulate Minister Tito Karnavian and his team at the Ministry of Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia for convening the 6th ASEAN annual meeting in person and for Indonesia's unwavering commitment to the development of smart and sustainable cities in the region. Cities, of course, are considered to be one of the main engines of the ASEAN economy and are home to a growing majority of ASEAN peoples. Pursuing smart and sustainable cities development can greatly contribute to sustainable growth and at the same time bring about socio-economic outcomes through increased productivity and innovation. Allow me to share 3 points which I believe are the key to our concerted efforts in promoting smart and sustainable cities. First, sharing knowledge and learning within and between cities as well as with the national governments will continue to be paramount to develop more smart and sustainable cities. Indeed, while the journey of each city is different, cities generally face a number of common challenges, ranging from managing the impact of climate change to disaster management, from addressing issues related to migration and health-related emergencies, as well as inadequate infrastructure and cybersecurity measures. The ASEAN clearly provides a useful platform to learn from each other, forge partnerships, and catalyze actions in the areas of mutual interest and challenges. It is therefore important to convene meetings with stakeholders regularly in solving problems and in thinking beyond the traditional boundaries. This certainly entails putting in place an ecosystem of partners and experts across the governments, businesses, academic sector, and international organizations. In this regard, I commend the efforts of ASEAN discussion series and bringing together key stakeholders from the cities to discuss issues, opportunities, and challenges with more focus and to learn from their respective experiences, best practices, and to work together in solving various urban challenges. Second, strengthening cooperation in evidence-based city planning and management will be essential in realizing a more livable urban environment in ASEAN. As such, the importance of utilizing accurate and reliable data cannot be overemphasized. While pursuing investments in information technology and digital infrastructure for urban asset management, we can tap into the opportunity to strengthen the data foundation of local governments and develop innovative solutions within the existing urban systems in order to enhance the evidence-driven city planning. This could involve leveraging on available tools or developing regional tools that can help enhance the technical and institutional capacity for the local governments in producing, analyzing, sharing, and utilizing data for better planning. Third, we should promote more public-private people partnerships to seize smart city opportunities. Smart city initiatives need more than just technology to succeed, as it often requires close collaboration between different levels of public and private sector working together with people-centered approaches. Incorporating these collaborations into the design and implementation of smart city initiatives would ensure the needs of various stakeholders are being addressed and would further foster their sense of ownership and stewardship. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we should continue to strengthen smart city partnerships beyond the region and achieve tangible impacts by pulling together knowledge, experiences, expertise, and resources on the requisite hardware and software of smart cities. In this regard, I am pleased to note the participation of our partners during the dedicated session of the 6th ASEAN annual meeting. I would like to call on all our external partners to work closely with ASEAN and identify concrete initiatives to support our pursuit of smart and sustainable cities development. There's no doubt that smart and sustainable cities will continue to transform and change the world we live in. And I am sure that it will go beyond what we can imagine possible today. I look forward to hearing the outcome of the deliberations of this meeting, especially in how ASEAN can scale up and work to enhance smart city collaborations that would improve the quality of life for our peoples and create opportunities for all. In this spirit, I wish a successful meeting with fruitful discussions. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the opening remarks that delivered by Dr. Kao Kim Horn. Ladies and gentlemen, by leveraging technology and data, smart cities can address a wide range of the complex problems, including overcrowding and urbanizations, environmental degradations, unemployment and also inequality, and also health challenges. Smart cities can be a solution to many of the complex problems that arise as a result of the population growth and urbanizations by using technology and data to make an urban system more efficient and also sustainable and responsive to the needs of citizens. Earlier, we just show the glimpse of ASEAN discussion series under Indonesia Chairman 2023. And the discussion series is intended to provide the ASEAN and other Asian cities with a platform to broaden the discussions, to obtain various references and also recommendations to open up more opportunities to work together in solving various existing urban challenges. The ASEAN Discussion Series 2023 aims to bring together the ASEAN National Representative, Chief Smart Cities Officers, government representatives of the ASEAN member states, academia, private sectors, and other relevant organizations to discuss challenges on global or regional issues related to the development of the smart cities in 26 ASEAN cities and beyond. And apart from that, is to create a new, more intensive dialogue space that allow for the new cooperation between the countries and also CSCOs and relevant organizations, so that in the end, the experience and knowledge that's shared in the ASEAN Discussion Series 2023 can become a reference for other cities in the resolving issue they are currently facing in advancing the smart city development. And finally, it can be increase the cooperation and also partnership between countries and or organizations in developing the smart cities. Ladies and gentlemen, to commence our opening ceremony for today, now we would like to invite the Minister of the Home Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia to deliver the welcoming remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you His Excellency, Mr. Muhammad Tito Karnavian.
Thanks very much indeed for a great introduction from Master or Madam of Ceremony. I'm not really sure about that. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning to all of you. Excellency Dr. Kao Kim Horn, Secretary General of ASEAN, just delivered his speech and now being represented by Mr. Lim Shi-shin. Is that correct? Mr. Lim Shi-shin. Where are you from, sir? Okay. Director of ASEAN Connectivity Division of ASEAN Secretariat. Dr. Safrizal, National Representative of Indonesia to ASEAN, and also Chair of ASEAN Smart Cities Network 2023. Thanks very much indeed for your hard work, and please also convey my best regards and appreciation to your team who already organized this very important event. So even though you are the chair of the Smart Cities Network, I believe that you're also smart. In many ways. Representative of ministries, institutions of Republic of Indonesia, and more importantly, is a national representative of Chief Smart City Officers of ASEAN. Governors, dear governors, we have got some governors here. Ibu Kofifa, governors of East Java. It's one of the biggest province we have with the population of almost 40 millions. Yeah, then also we have got the governors from Bengkulu province, North Kalimantan, Bangka Belitung, Yogyakarta, Vice. Then from Jambi, and of course my big boss is the chief of the Association of the Governors, Bapak Isranus, the Kalimantan, East Kalimantan, where we are going to have the new capital in progress today. Yeah. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to welcome you to Bali. The island not only belong to the gods, but the island belong to us as a paradise, the island of paradise. Please let me start with a little bit formal and serious data. IMF claims that global economic growth in 2023 is estimated at 2.8%, which is decreasing from the previous one. In the year 2021, we have got 6% economic growth globally. But then, particularly because of the COVID, 3.4% in 2023. Then, again, predicted to be going down 2.8%, not only because of the impact of the previous COVID crisis, but also because of geopolitical tensions such as the war, Russia, Ukraine, and other tensions in regions such as in Northeast Asia. In the past decade, ASEAN's average annual growth has reached 3.98%, above average of global 2.6%. But to be honestly, Indonesia enjoy today with the growth of 5.3%. So this is not only good news for Indonesia, but also for ASEAN, because our region's predicted economic growth is above the global one. Based on existing data, the percentage of urbanization in all countries globally has reached 57%. North America has the highest percentage of urbanizations, around 83%. So Secretary General Kao just mentioned about migration. That is indeed, this data support his claim. 83% of people in North America migrating to urban areas. For ASEAN continents, our continent, percentage of urbanization reaches 52%, which is quite mild. While in Southeast Asia, our population totally 668 million, 54% plus live in urban areas. So we are a little bit above the average of Asia. Urbanization has become a major phenomenon in urban development worldwide, including our region, ASEAN countries. The rapid rate of urbanization without the provision of basic urban services such as housing, drinking water, sanitation, public transportation, etc., has led to many negative impacts. I would like to take one example of massive urbanization occurs in Japan. The percentage of people live in Japan today is 91.7%, and focusing in Tokyo, Greater Metropolitan, Kyoto, and Osaka. So only around 10% of the people of Japan live in rural areas. So creating problems, making rural or village being abandoned. So if you Google with the keyword abandoned house sale in Japan, you can have one big house at the price of $500 only. But you need money for renovation. When you live over there, you have no neighbors. That's the problem. On the other side of the coin, towns, cities, becoming very dense and crowded. Lifestyle of cities is different. Young generation, they focus on education, focus on working. They are very competitive because they are all smart. Young generations. The cost of living is very high. That's why then the young generation in Japan, they married quite late. Even I read in one survey claiming that, I'm begging your pardon, around 15% of people at the age of 30s not only married, not only having a date with boy or girls, but without sexual experience. Yeah, that's why for this reason I said to my staff, from now on until the changes in Japan, no trip to go to Japan today. So learning from this case, Indonesia has currently been trying to maintain a balance between urban and rural areas to prevent urbanization on one side, and on the other side, we also promote rural, particularly villages, to have a new central of economy, center of excellence, center of economy. People live in village, but they've got salary of city. This is what we are saying. At least there are three things being done by our President, Bapak Jokowi, to promote the village in rural areas to be developed. Number one is in terms of regulations. We have got specific legislation on village. Village before is just being part of community. But today, based on this legislation, village already recognized as the smallest form of our government systems. The head of of village being elected directly by the local people. They've got specific administration, linkage with other higher government systems. Then number two, Bapak Jokowi, our President, already established since the first time of his term, dedicated specific minister of village to look after the village, to promote the village. And number three, which is very important, is that to allocate specific budget, which is every year some 70 trillion rupiah in Indonesian rupiah, or some $5 billion annually. And in total, from 2015 until today, the allocations reaching at $35 billion plus for 75,000 villages. Not really a small amount of money. These policies have implication for development of rural areas in Indonesia and produce innovations, not only smart cities, but also smart villages. Because eventually, when the village already developed, they become towns. Then after towns, they become cities. Those policies are good to be developed so that not only smart cities again, or smart greater metropolitan must be developed, but also village. Villages can develop into new urban later on. Capitalizing, of course, the inventions of technology and information. For this reason, this is why today we also invite head of agency of Banyuwangi, district of Banyuwangi, with the population 1.7 million, which is Madam Ipu Fitrian Dani. May I have you stand up, please, Ibu? Yeah. Yeah. Madam Ipu is not the mayor. He's Bupati. Bupati is in the same level with mayor. In our system, we have got 38 provinces and partly decentralized today. Then under governors or province, we have got two types. In urban, we have got cities, altogether 98 cities, and regencies in rural, 416. But even though it is rural, the number of populations in many areas was quite high, given the fact that Indonesia's population is 275 million. So Banyuwangi, just the tip of the eastern tip of Java, with the governor is also a lady governor, Ibu Kofifa. Ibu, may I have you stand up, please, Bu? Yeah. So Indonesia is now actually being led by female more from time to time. And they already demonstrated the performance very well. In this regard, in order to build a smart city as an integrated and sustainable urban management organizer, technology and information are key to creating effective and efficient urban services. For this reason, the use of IT is needed to create smart cities. Well, this includes planning, program and financing, design, environment, distribution of goods and people, transportation system, and many others. Well, I'm not going to tell you too much about the value of IT. We know a lot about the IT. Problem is how to implement. So as far as a smart city is concerned, each country in ASEAN has respectively specific characteristic condition and challenges, and also innovations already made by us in many countries in ASEAN. We understand Singapore is one of the more advanced country compared to other countries in Southeast Asia for digitalization of public services and government. But again, the challenge is different. Indonesia, for instance, due to the size, both territory, Indonesia have got 3 time zones, then also population number 4 in the world. We have got another challenge. We have got people in urban area, what we call is informative society. We have got also people working in factory and so on, what we call is industrial society. But the majority still working in the rural areas as farmers, fishermen. We call them agricultural society. But in Indonesia, we have got also, well, I'm not saying Stone Age people, but pre-agricultural society. They are still isolated, living with their customary traditions and so on. So we have got 4 kinds of societies in Indonesia. This is a challenge to introduce digitalizations. This is the reason why In informative societies such as in Jakarta, Surabaya, big cities, we can implement digitalization of government, smart city or whatsoever. But in the area where internet quite slow, then the people little bit digital illiteracy, we introduce hybrid, digital plus manual. But we use also manual, particularly for the area, not only because of internet problem, internet connections, because we have got mountains, volcanoes, valleys, forests, remote islands, and so on, almost similar like other countries in Southeast Asia. Yeah. But also because of tradition. In some areas, they are quite comfortable with their lives, customary lives. They isolate themselves from the outside world. No TV, no camera, let alone internet. So they refuse digitalization. Well, we are not going to push them, of course. We educate them step by step, but for the time being, we use the manual system for them, to be honestly. Another problem, apart from the advantage of digitalization, we need also to take into account the possible fallouts, the disadvantages, or the impacts of digitalization. Well, cybersecurity is one of the issues. If it is not secure enough, our system can be hacked, can be down, hang, and so on. And all services also being blackout. But one experience we have today is that the introduction of digitalization will reduce the employees, particularly civil servants. We have got around 4 million of civil servants. Because using internet, well, the work of 10 people actually can be done by only one person. It will reduce. We have to channel these remaining 9, who are working, staying idle in their workplace, to do something else, or to provide job opportunities for our workforce, not only focusing being, civil servant, being entrepreneurs, for instance. This is another fallout we need to anticipate when we introduce digitalizations. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the study, Smart City Solution for a Riskier World, published by ESI through Lab and Oracle, 2021, there are some results, quite interesting findings. Survey various cities in Southeast Asia. Number one is that the fast pace of technological change is the main challenge for 67% of cities in Southeast Asia. Second, all Southeast Asia city leaders have already invested significantly in cloud computing and artificial intelligence technology and plan to continue to invest in the next 3 years. And number three, 50% of Southeast Asia city leaders said that the health crisis, this is referring to COVID-19 crisis, demonstrate the importance of sustainability and operational agility. I just want to take one point here in terms of COVID-19. Yeah. COVID-19 really giving us a great impact and giving us a lot of lessons to be learned. Yeah. Such as, again, in terms of the civil servants. In my office, for instance, during the full swing of COVID-19, So we implement 25% working from office, 75% working from home. What happened? In fact, the performance of our office is almost similar with the 100% working from office, meaning something wrong with the number, maybe, overemployed. Yeah. Well, COVID-19 really give us a negative impact. I know Bali suffered a lot because, the main revenue of Bali relying heavily upon tourism, particularly foreign tourism. But since many countries locked down, then Bali also locked down. All hotels here, restaurants, it's just like a cemetery. No one over there. I stayed here. I was the only one stay here in this hotel as well. So today already come back. Thanks you very much indeed for coming to Bali, because yes, your visit to Bali not only for sharing intelligence, but for me, the more important is that you can contribute our economy. I used to be the chief of police in Indonesia, national police, and also the chief of police of Jakarta, the capital. We have got a problem with traffic jam. Yeah. Traffic jam, we have already applied many ways, to control, to reduce transportations in Jakarta. Quite notorious with traffic jam over there. But then, from reduction of cars, then we implement also odd and even number for specific days in Jakarta. Electric road pricing also being implemented, cannot reduce. But once we have the COVID, then the traffic is running very well, very smoothly. Yes, then people sometimes miss, the COVID. Another thing is that Jakarta is also quite notorious with the nightlife. Yeah, particularly the karaoke one, nightclub, and so on. Yeah. Then you know that the clubs, you have got not only the prostitution, drugs, and many other negative things. A lot of raids already made by the police, by the military, and so on. But after 1 week, they open again, come back. But during the COVID, all closed. Yes, because men afraid of being infected. Yeah. So COVID is good, particularly, being supported by housewives. Because their husbands very nice stay at home. So based on this finding that I just mentioned, this forum is critically important for us to create smart city more seriously, not only talking. Because half of all people in ASEAN already live in urban areas. Half, 54%. And additional 70 million people are expected to live in cities by 2025. From the discussion series conducted before this annual meeting, we can learn together that investment in digital infrastructure and solution will provide cities with a robust technology base. Promoting and adopting appropriate digital infrastructure could support local governments in their decision-making and provision of public services, which is very basic for our people. Discussion series in Indonesia's ASEAN chairmanship prior to this forum also intended to provide opportunities for ASEAN smart cities to play an active role, offering ideas and solutions for the benefit of peace and prosperity in the region. For this reason, Indonesia, as a chair today, then we're going to hand over later on to Laos next year. Hopefully, we are going to meet up in Luang Prabang. I'll keep our finger crossed. As a chair, aims to strengthen economic recovery and make Southeast Asia an engine of sustainable world growth. This is related with ASEAN community building. I'm going to share one other point. In terms of regions, security of regions, ASEAN is being perceived as one of the secure and safe regions from war. Since 1967, we have no war from our member countries. Dispute, yes. Border dispute, yes. But no war. It's one of the safest and being perceived as one of the model compared to other regions. Let us see, as a comparison, Northeast Asia, for instance. You have got tension between South and North Korea versus Japan, Japan versus China, China versus Taiwan, or Central Asia between India versus Pakistan, all history enemy, yeah. Afghanistan, Iran, for instance, or in Middle East, the worst one. We have got conflicts over there, not only between countries, but also internal conflicts. And today, Europe, one of the most advanced civilizations, first time in the history of Europe, they have got a big war after Second World War, Russia versus Ukraine. So we are blessed by the God. This is the most important capital for Southeast Asia to move on. Under this agenda today, I hope we can discuss and recommend to our leaders how to build a strong foundation for the future of ASEAN smart cities, a long-term vision, and a stronger capacity to enable ASEAN smart cities to face future challenges in order to make ASEAN as epicentrum of growth. Therefore, ASEAN or ASEAN Smart City Network can be used for mutual learning, exchange, and cooperation, which means the key is learning, sharing, and collaborating. Such recommendations does not confine to simply sharing best practices, but learning one another more deeply and even real cooperation for our mutual and common benefits, such as creating sister cities. Not only sister cities within country, but between countries in Southeast Asia. May God bless us and enjoy Bali. I thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Mr. Muhammad Tito Karnavian. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we will continue with the opening ceremony. And with all due respect, ladies and gentlemen, especially we would like to request one more time His Excellency Mr. Tito Karnavian, along with Dr. Shafrizal and also all national representatives, to please kindly take the laser pointers in front of you that we have already prepared for you on the table. So after this, we will have the opening ceremony by pointing all the lasers that you have to the screen right over there. So we have the symbols of the ASEAN. And one more time, we would like to request everyone, please kindly rise, especially to gentlemen, to His Excellency Mr. Tito Karnavian, Dr. Shafrizal, and also national representative. And please kindly take the position in front of the table. And we would like to request everyone to please be upstanding, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening ceremony. So all the gentlemen, please kindly point the laser to the LED screen in front of you as a symbol of all cooperated countries in ASEAN Smart Cities Network working together and collaborated in the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities annual meeting. Gentlemen, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my count, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, and by this, the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities annual meeting is now officially open. Once again, give a big round of applause for all of us. Thank you very much, and now we will have the photo session. We would like to invite His Excellencies and also Dr. Shafrizal, Mr. Lin Chechen, and also all the national representatives to have a photo session together. With all due respects, all the gentlemen, we will have 2 times of pose, gentlemen. So for the first one, we will have a general pose, and the second one, we will have the Asian way pose for the photo session. Official camera will be in the center. Excellencies and all the national representative. On my count, 3, 2, 1. One more time for the general pose. 1, okay, another pose with the hand. 1, 2, 3. And the next pose, could you please have the Asian way pose, everyone? All the gentlemen. With the hands holding together. Official camera ready. In the count of 1, 2, 3. May I have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? And please remain on stage, all the gentlemen. I would like to invite all the Chief Smart Cities Officer to join us for the photo session, please. Kami persilahkan kepada Chief Smart Cities Officers. And we will have only one time of photo session with the general pose. Whenever you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Baik, kami menunggu satu lagi, silahkan. Sudah ready? Ladies and gentlemen, official camera in the center. In the count of 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, one more time. We still have one more participant in here. Do really apologize with all due respect. Semuanya, everyone. Okay. One more time. We have one more participant. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And now we would like to invite all the governor to please join on the stage. Kami persilakan kepada para gubernur untuk dapat menuju ke atas panggung. Thank you to Chief Smart Cities Officers. You may return to your seat. Kami persilakan kepada para gubernur untuk dapat naik ke atas panggung. We would like to invite all governors to please join us for the photo session on the stage, and please kindly take your position. Kami persilahkan untuk dapat menaiki bagian podium di belakang. Silakan Ibu naik satu tingkat, baik. Official camera ada di tengah. Boleh mungkin bergeser di tengah, sudah? Official camera in the center. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. Another pose with the hand. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Give a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you, His Excellency, Mr. Tito Karnavian, Dr. Shafrizal, and also Mr. Lin Chechin, and all the national representatives, and all the governors. Thank you very much. You may return to your seat. Kami persilakan Anda untuk dapat duduk kembali. Terima kasih. And also to all ladies and gentlemen, please kindly be seated. Thank you very much. Kami persilakan Anda untuk dapat duduk kembali. Thank you. Once again, we would like to extend our gratitude and thank you very much to His Excellency, Mr. Tito Karnavian, and also Dr. Shafrizal, Mr. Lin Chechin, and all national representatives. Thank you very much. You may please be seated. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached to the end of the opening ceremony of the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities Network annual meeting. Once again, give a big round of applause for all of us. Thank you very much for attending this very beautiful morning, and on behalf of the committee, we would like to extend our gratitude and thank you very much. And after this, ladies and gentlemen, you may please enjoy the coffee break that we have already prepared for you for 20 minutes. And also, we have some information for all delegates of ASEAN Smart Cities Network. The annual meeting will be commenced at 10 a.m. at the Imperial Ballroom 3. And for those of you for non-delegates, you are welcome to join the 6th ASEAN Smart Cities Network Forum in this ballroom, so please don't go anywhere. So once again, thank you very much. My name is Putri Gorda. Have a pleasant stay in Bali and see you on the next occasion. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi 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 Om. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa.